Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio June 11, 2022. Aim for balance as much as possible today. Early today, you can feel torn, but getting in touch with true needs and wants should probably be a priority. Remind yourself that you need some breathing room. You're learning more about yourself and your desires and feelings now. As the day advances, energies become far more cooperative. Counseling, agreements, and negotiations can go well. Bonding with others can come easily, but your relationship with yourself is also in focus, and you want to improve it. If you have a lot on your plate today, don't let this stifle your peace of mind. For instance, whether you're single, crushing, or already romantically involved, you're more likely to lay low today, as you could very well have a tedious to-do list to work through. Romantically, this is an opportunity for you to be more communicative and speak up about your needs and desires. So, if you're feeling under the weather, or simply need a break from the day-to-day chaos, take a moment to recharge your energy. What can you do differently at work? With the Moon in Libra opposing Mars and Chiron in Aries today, you may feel somewhat erratic throughout your workday. Luna is highly introspective, while Mars is ready to dash off with task after task. But since Chiron is involved, there could be some sore spots that are triggered throughout your workday. You may need to take a step back to focus on how you let your emotions come out in your work and how your perception can affect your workday. Have a positive mindset to have a peaceful day. Have you been thinking about finding some new ways to earn a little extra money? Today might find you at the library, studying all the latest statistics and economic trends so as to point you in the right direction. A friend may accompany you. Research on the internet at home could also be of benefit, though you might not quite know where to look. Still, you should make some inroads that sound interesting. Good luck. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. You're facing something pretty big today, so draw on that great energy you've got flowing through you to figure it out. You might be amazed by what you come up with. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. A trip to a museum or local gallery could bring you some interesting insight. You'll likely turn your back on the realistic paintings and photographs that used to interest you, and look with admiration at the abstract sculptures and paintings on the other side of the room instead. They definitely capture your interest, and by the end of the day you may find yourself considering taking an art class to learn more about art appreciation. Today is the day to stop being so task-oriented. The vibration has an easygoing feel to it that makes for a pleasant day. After the tasks are done, make sure to call or text friends and enjoy an evening that allows you to communicate freely and cut loose a little. Stream a movie or cook dinner with a romantic partner. If you have wanted to take a virtual course in the fine arts, this day can be the perfect time. In a case of perfect timing, the Moon returns to Scorpio just as Mercury, the planet of communication, not only moves into his final days in your relationship sector but has teamed up with planets on the communication front. The Moon's return will not only bring your emotions closer to the surface but will see your personal and relationship needs clash over the weekend. The Moon can bring things to a head where Mercury can then give them a voice. While the Moon's return to Scorpio today will see it clash with all three planets in your relationship sector over the weekend, the timing couldn't be better. Not only is this Mercury, the planet of communications, last weekend in your relationship sector, but it comes just as he is reaching out to planets on the communication front while Venus, the planet of love, is starting to work her magic. Our eyes in the sky. Deliberate, leisurely Taurus is at work influencing some pretty weighty planetary bodies today, including the emotional North Node, communicative Mercury, money goddess Venus, revolutionary Uranus and strategic asteroid Pallas, so there's no real rush to do much of anything. This isn't a lazy day per se, but it's a time to slow down the pace and reflect with very careful consideration before making your next major move. The future is in focus now, and the bull's steady background energy is beneficial for each of these planetary bodies that are receiving its slow-paced vibes. Getting what we desire and deserve, aka the best things in life, whatever that means to you, is at the forefront, but there's absolutely no rush. Do you want a more satisfying love life? More money? Job security? Loyalty from the people you care most about? These things are attainable in the future, says today's persevering planetary focus, as long as you're willing to be patient. Finding your footing might be hard if you're struggling to fully embrace a new philosophy and belief. If you keep your mind open, you can dive into the spirited energy. This means that you could share confidential information and ruin this morning's positive vibe. Think before you express yourself to avoid unnecessary drama. And don't accidentally spill the beans about a situation you are seeing from the sidelines and know little about. That way, you can avoid accidentally stirring the pot and stay out of the drama. In the morning, the Libra moon opposes Mars in Aries, giving us a fighting spirit. We air grievances, assigning blame to those who have not been able to facilitate our desires or support us in the same way we have supported them. However, the Libra moon often finds us slipping into self-negation, where we willingly sacrifice too many of our personal needs. We cannot, in hindsight, be angry that our unsolicited sacrifices have gone unappreciated. Our partners or friends cannot read our minds. We are likely angry at ourselves now, and our aggressions are being levied inappropriately. Instead of becoming hostile, take responsibility for your desires, and make your needs clear while reframing criticisms as my problems instead of your problems. After noon, the moon opposes Chiron in Aries, continuing the day's sensitivities. While this aspect stimulates past pain points, it can also be one of self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others. We have a greater than usual capacity for relating to others' insecurities. This means that harsh words spoken earlier in the day can be reassessed, paving the way for a future apology. We'll come to realize that even though our interactions feel personal, not everything is about us.